Video is going to be for air signs for the month of May 2023. This is kind of like your love preview for the month. I'm going to try to get 2 individual videos as well for each zodiac sign, but that's kind of up in the air if I'll be able to do that this month. So at the very least, I wanted to give you an overview for your element. So this is going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, your love overview for the month of May. I've already cleansed our decks, but I am going to cleanse the space one more time. So if you have headphones in, please be mindful of the sound. Okay. It's a tiny singing bowl, but I'm getting a little better at using it. Getting it to actually sing and cleanse our space. Hope you're all doing well. As I stated on the fire sign video, you may have checked that out or cross-watched it. I'm doing the readings a little bit differently for this month. Each card is going to, each position, we're going to do 4 cards. Each position represents something different for your upcoming love situation. I think it's important to just keep in mind that we are in Mercury retrograde, and we will be for the first half of the month of May. So that's definitely going to be affecting energies here and affecting people's situations. But the first card out is going to tell us what's going on in your current love situation. This could be right now or what the situation is going to be very shortly as we enter the month of May. So what's going on with our air signs? 4 of Wands. It's a beautiful energy to start with. Someone sees you as their 4 of Wands, their stability. Somebody may even want to take your relationship to the next level. If you're in a relationship, you may have been discussing like moving to a higher level of commitment, possibly. If you're not with this person yet, this is just kind of how they view you. They see you as somebody that they could possibly spend their life with and have a stable home life, family life with. So I always, in a love reading, I always feel like the 4 of Wands is a really, really positive card. So that's a great way to start our message today, air signs. We're going to clarify on all of this. And please excuse my voice. I have really bad allergies happening right now, so my voice might sound a little bit hoarse. The next position is how your person is thinking or feeling about you. So whoever the person is that's on your mind right now, your romantic interest, your partner, this is how they're thinking and feeling about you and how they will continue to think and feel throughout the month of May. So this is predictive for the month of May. Let's see what comes out. Ace of Wands. So they're having very, very passionate feelings for you, air signs. You might be dealing with a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, they're having a lot of passion for you. They want this like exciting, passionate new start with you. So for some of you, this may be a new person, or it might be somebody that you're reconnecting with that wants like another chance with you. But I'm just getting like a heavy vibe also that they may be like fantasizing about you a little bit. That's probably the most polite way I could say that. Yeah, I'm just getting a heavy energy of like fantasy, infatuation, daydreaming about you, but maybe a little bit in a naughty way. So, I mean, that's not a bad thing per se, just something to keep in mind. The next card out is going to be how you're thinking or feeling, so your current state of affairs right now as we move into May with your romantic situation. The Tower. So some of you are coming, this might feel like a tower moment when you meet this person. If you've met them already, it might have already started to feel like a tower for you. So it might have started to feel like you've had to undo some kind of foundation in your life to start something new with this person. Maybe it was just really unexpected, but I think some of you are kind of, your wheels are turning, air signs. I know you're always up in your head. I'm a Libra, so I know. I'm no stranger to the plight of, you know, the mental stress that air signs can be under a lot of the time. We tend to just overthink, and you want to be cautious of not doing that here. I feel like especially when a relationship is new, it's important not to do that, because that has a tendency to kind of ruin any beautiful potential that you might have with someone. And I'm just speaking from personal experience here. But For some of you, this might feel like a little bit of a tower. Like maybe you're coming out of another relationship. Maybe you're going to have to change something about your life when you meet this person in order to connect with them. Or maybe it's just going to catch you off guard and it's not something that you're expecting. With this Ace of Wands here, I'm just getting two cards from the Wands suit are out already. So I'm just getting a heavy like passion and kind of like this whirlwind romance that might be coming in, and you just might be caught off guard by this. Not always a bad thing though. The Tower, I know a lot of people see that as a scary card, especially like with the imagery that's on it, but I'm actually drawn to the flames in a positive way for this reading because there's just so much like fire sign energy on the table here. I'm definitely getting that some of you are going to be connecting with a fire sign, but even if you're not, this is a passionate new beginning with this person. So it's actually, I think, a good thing in this sense. And then this final card is the possible final outcome. The possible outcome for your love situation for the month of May. You know, we can't predict what two people are going to actually do, but this, just given the current energies, is how your situation may end up for the month. And wow, I couldn't have pulled a more beautiful card. 10 of Cups. So whatever this Tower moment is, I mean, you may have to clear some past cycles or situations, maybe that you're in currently for the month of April. That's going to be cleared out as you move forward with this person. But this person is your potential 10 of Cups air sign. Like, this is a beautiful reading, even though we have the Tower here. This is the position of what you're thinking and feeling though. So I think maybe a lot of this is inner turmoil or you feeling like your world is coming apart. Maybe you're not quite ready. It kind of catches you off guard, but it's a very exciting beginning. And I am getting a lot of sexual energy here. So I think, you know, this is going to be a very passionate, fiery connection that you have with this person. And it's ultimately could potentially lead to your 10 of Cups in the very near future. So that is really exciting energy. I would say this Tower is just something that's going on in your own mind, most likely, but we're going to clarify here. Let's clarify on the 4 of Wands, please. What's this 4 of Wands? 5 of Swords, and we have the Tower here as well. So some of you may be coming out of another relationship. You or your person might be coming out of another relationship, and that might be what this Tower moment is. This might lead to some conflict. Yeah, I feel like this conflict is going on in your own mind. No, that's how I'm actually interpreting this. It could mean that you're coming out of another relationship, and that's what this Tower moment is. I'm getting though that you have a strong potential for a solid foundation here with this new person. And your own inner turmoil conflict is kind of leading to these Tower moments for you. Okay, so I'm not getting that that's an external energy. I had to kind of think on that for a moment. But I think you might be bringing some undue mental stress, possibly your partner too. They might be kind of worrying about how the situation's going to go, worrying about how to get this stability with you. Or one or both of you might have to kind of destroy a current foundation that's already in existence in one or both of your lives to get to this 4 of Wands with one another. Okay, and that might lead to some conflict in your current state of affairs. For those of you, that's not going to resonate with everybody. For those of you that are coming out of a relationship, like I just see maybe like a messy ending to one relationship as you're kind of starting another one possibly. But for some of you, it's not even an external circumstance. It's just in your own mind, you're causing this 5 of Swords. I get kind of like a worrisome vibe off of this card here. I mean, it can mean conflict. It can mean, in some cases, like violence. It can mean like an empty victory. But on this card, if you look at the lady standing all the way to the right, she has her hands clasped over her face. I get this internal worry energy off of today's reading from this card. All right, and it's almost like you're causing your own Tower moments here when really you have the potential for stability with someone. All right, so for some of you, you're not even coming out of a relationship. You're up in your head too much, air signs. Okay, what's new? I know. Let's get some clarity on this Ace of Wands, which is how this person's feeling towards you right now. Very amorous, very passionate, very fiery. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they want this to be a beautiful equal give and take between the two of you. They see it being that way. Like, that's how they're envisioning this relationship with you. So I see a lot of beautiful energy coming towards you from this person. So there's really no need for you to be up in your mind kind of rehashing things. It's always good to look at things from different angles and certainly use your discernment, especially when you're entering a new relationship. But I think air signs, I don't want to make generalizations, but just because I am an air sign and I tend to overthink, and when I get in my Queen of Swords energy, you know, it could like actually obliterate something before it even starts, because you're not being open, you're being too defensive. That's the sense that I'm getting here. Yeah, there's there's the Knight of Swords here as well. So this person's going to be coming in really quickly with communication. They're very decisive and sure that you are what they want. It might be another air sign that you're dealing with. So another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius possibly. But I'm just getting that you guys are going to be communicating very, very quickly, because this kind of, I'm just going to say what I'm getting. A very strong like sexual energy here is driving them to make contact with you sooner rather than later. For some of you, this might even happen like towards the end of this week, before the month of May. Let's get some clarity here on the Tower. Now let's keep in mind, this is your state of mind. This is this card, this position in the spread that I chose to do for this month. But let's get some clarity on that. Like, why are you in this Tower mindset? Page of Wands. All right, so you're feeling a lot of passion for this new connection as well. Maybe you feel like this person is a little bit immature. They might not fully know what they want. Maybe you are afraid that they are going to come to you in a way where they're not fully, like, they present one way and it's fiery and it's passionate and it's intense, but when push comes to shove, they're not really ready to do like the more mature hard work that a relationship might require. So you might be kind of seeing this other person as a page. For some of you, this is going to mean that you are leaving one situation for another romantic partner, though. I always get that sense off of this particular Page of Wands card, because he has his little bag of belongings like perched over his shoulder, and he's kind of leaving one situation and he's looking back at whatever he's leaving, you know, as he moves forward on his path here. So for some of you, this might be involving some kind of decision or choice between lovers, and maybe that's what's causing this turmoil in your mind. Yeah, Three of Cups, definitely. For some of you, this is a third party. So for some of you, you are attached or like already involved with someone else, and you're having to make a decision, but the passion is going to be really strong with this new person. Only you will know like who you kind of align better with, who you feel you're better aligned with. If the situation you're in is not serving you and it feels stagnant and it's not for your highest good, then some of you might choose to pursue this new partner. You have a potential 10 of Cups outcome with this person. So, I mean, this is one of the most beautiful cards I could have pulled for this position here, air signs. Let's get a clarifier on it. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I'd just like to clarify on every position. Please clarify the 10 of Cups. Possible outcome with this person. The Hanged Man, you know that the 10 of Cups is waiting for you with this person, but some of you are taking a step back to really make sure that that you trust your own perspective here. So I think even though some of you might have a very fiery start to the month of May and very passionate and sexual for some of you, you're going to take a quick step back because you want to make sure you're making the right decision here, is what I'm getting. Okay? And yeah, King of Cups. So a lot of romantic feelings here, a lot of love. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or just like a mature individual who knows what they want and who's very in touch with their emotional side. Or this could even be your energy here. There's just a lot of love on the table. The passion is there. The romance is there. This is like going to be an extremely exciting time for some of you. I just think that some of you are grappling with, like, I have to get rid of my old life. This might cause some conflict, turmoil that I'm not like prepared for. And I want to make sure I'm making the right decision here as I leave behind whatever's not serving me. I get that that's on your end, though. It's not this other person dealing with the third party. I think it's you. Many of you air signs, you're already in a relationship when you meet this other person and you're kind of conflicted about what to do because the passion and the feelings are definitely going to clearly be there for this person, with this person, and with this connection. All right, I'm just going to pull a couple fairy oracle cards. I love using the fairy deck for my air signs. It's probably my favorite oracle deck, the one that I resonate with the most. So let's see. Let's just get an extension on today's message. But I mean, overall, a beautiful reading. You just kind of have to get up that courage to trust this connection, because that 10 of Cups, I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful energy for you. Winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So this might be, I mean, you may have had a revelation this past winter about if you are in a current romantic situation, maybe it's not working for you anymore. I am an air sign, and I personally went through a spiritual awakening like in the fall and winter of this past year into 2023. So maybe some of you did as well. Maybe the energies were kind of affecting you the same way. Yeah, I think some of you may have identified this already. If not, then it could speak to next winter. Possibly if you're going to start something serious with this person, you're going to jump into a new relationship in May. For those of you that will resonate with, I can really see this 10 of Cups kind of coming all together by the fall and winter season of this year. So I feel like once you connect with whoever this is, this might be your divine counterpart, and things are going to move really quickly and get serious very quickly, because not only will you have that, fiery sexual passion, but you also have this beautiful equal give and take and emotional energy between the two of you. So it's not just like smoke and mirrors. It's not just like, once the passion fizzles out, it's going to dissipate. It's not that type of a connection. So I think once you connect with whoever this is, it's just going to build momentum very quickly. And some of you may be, even with the Four of Wands having come out, maybe even moving into like a higher stage of commitment and engagement and marriage by the end of the year. Super exciting, air signs. Like, wow, I wasn't prepared for this kind of a reading, but I'm really, really happy that it is such a positive reading, because we've had some crazy ass energies coming out the past few weeks, especially as we moved into Mercury retrograde. I was like, there were a couple readings I didn't even put up, because I'm like, I'm not even going to say that. All right, one more card, please, from our Fairy Oracles deck. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Yep, this is a time frame for some of you. So for some of you, I'm thinking the winter is when you kind of took your time to hibernate, figure out what you really want out of life, what you want out of your love situation. And for some of you, it was a little bit of a painful truth that, your current situation might not be serving you. Even if you're not in a romantic situation, like a serious one, if you've been talking to people, or even if you're single, I think this was just a time for you to identify like what's working in your life and what's not working. Okay, I'm getting that for many of you, it was this past winter. And then this autumn season is kind of when this new connection explodes. It's like, yeah, you've been dating, you've been connecting over the summer months. It's been growing and budding, and it happens very rapidly for some of you, because whoever this person is that's coming into your life, this is a very high level soulmate or divine counterpart, and you are just going to complement one another's energies so beautifully. I'm excited for you, air signs, okay? I hope that this resonated. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that would really help our channel grow. Other than that, I am wishing you peace and harmony, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.